Imagine yourself all tucked up in bed, and then all of a sudden there are loud pops and bangs and flashes of light, and then imagine that like you're not able to comprehend or make sense of what is going on. Like so confusing, so upsetting. Well, that's maybe what our chickens are feeling like when it's a firework holiday. Fireworks can be stressful for animals and people too. So I've asked around my chicken friends to find out how their chickens get through the firework holidays, and I'll be sharing some tips about how to make the best of it. This question came from YouTuber Fellowship with Family Charlie May. Hello. Thank you so much for commenting and watching, and thank you so much for this great question. I hope I can do a decent job answering it. If your hens are laying eggs, then they might have stopped for a couple days after the fireworks as they calm back down, although this sign can be missed if they're in their molt when they're not laying anyways. Also, before we let our chickens back out into the garden after the fireworks, have a good look around for any bits and bobs of fireworks rubbish, because that wouldn't be nice for our chickens to explore. So to minimize our chicken stress on fireworks night, let's make sure they're in their house, safe and snug next to their buddies before the fireworks begin. But this should be the case anyways, because people shouldn't be setting off a huge display of fireworks before dusk. So in their house with their buddies should feel like the safest place. Your chickens may be better able to cope with the sudden loud noises better than you think. In our neighborhood, we get a lot of small garden displays of fireworks, and our hens on fireworks night, I'll hear them do some like soft clucking in their house, and they just cluck, 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 and then they stop and they settle down. I'm not too surprised at their response, because we occasionally do some quite loud drilling with like power tools in our garden, and our hens, although they're not running around scared when they do that, they don't obviously come near us. They stay, on the other side of the garden, but they're not frightened. They've come to learn, I suppose, that some loud noises don't do them harm, even if it is a bit of a nuisance. One chicken keeper shared with me that his chickens are bomb-proof to fireworks. However, his peafowl do not like the noise, and they just start calling off. Another keeper said that their chickens do get scared of the loud fireworks, so one chicken will start calling off as if they've seen a predator, and that sets off the other chickens, so they all start calling off, and then soon enough, he says, they're louder than the fireworks display themselves. But even he says other times, if the fireworks aren't too noisy, then the chickens don't mind. Other keepers have shared that their chickens can tolerate other loud noises like low-flying jets, living next to a shooting range, doing target practice on their property. One person even lives next door to a fireworks store that does displays, and their chickens, all they commented, were tolerant of this loud noise. So I really hope your hens are able to tolerate the noise and get back to sleep. So after the fireworks, come back and tell us what your experience was. Thank you.